So a few weeks ago, I did a video where I explained to you guys the best way to take out Orda in Outbreak. I'll be honest, looking back on that video, it is extremely bad and it was way too fast, rushed. I just basically wanted to get it out to you guys as fast as possible. Whereas we're nearly a month from that video being uploaded, or even over a month officially. I have been playing a lot of Outbreak, as some of you guys who are subscribed already know, and I've tested out plenty of weapons on Orda, and I will be telling you the best weapons to take him out if it's either for the actual Orda event that just happens every so often in Outbreak, or the actual Outbreak Easter egg ending. Now again, you will all have different opinions, different preferences and things like that, so do bear with me, test these out if you haven't yet. But before we fully get into it, I don't know if we officially hit 22,000 subscribers as this video gets uploaded, or if we're about to, but if we did, thank you all so much. Like, mind blowing. We were on 20,000 last week. We're on the road to 25k, so if you do subscribe from this video, or if you have subscribed recently, or if you are a long-lasting subscriber, thank you all so much. I don't know how else to show you my thanks, but just know that I appreciate every single one of you. And also be sure to drop a like on the video. Can we aim for 250 likes, which is a pretty big goal from our previous ones? And lastly, something that I don't really advertise on this channel as much, be sure to join our Discord server. Link is down in the description if you want to find people to do the Outbreak Easter eggs, if you just want to come and hang out and join the community in different ways. But without further ado, guys, let's get right into the video. Okay, so the weapons that I recommend for you to use is as follows: a melee weapon and shotguns. Now I will get into the detail of the shotguns, the attachments and melee weapons and stuff like that. Obviously here we are on screen with the E tool, which is the first thing that I want to cover. The reason I recommend melee weapons is because if you haven't seen my video where I basically did a test to see how effective they would be on Orda and Outbreak, and I found out that they are ridiculously overpowered. Now the cool thing with Orda is it doesn't matter which melee weapon you use. Now as you can see, they all do have different damage, but they're all relatively the same. So for example, the combat knife has a bit more damage, the sledgehammer has the same, Wakizashi the same, and then the E-tool is less damage, but machete is more damage, baseball bat, yeah, the baseball bat is the exact same as the E-tool, but then there's the whole thing about speed and stuff like that. But if you're worried about the damage, don't, because they all basically feel the exact same way. It's just to do with speed. Now my preferred weapon is the E-tool because it is probably one of the best weapons in the game, and it just takes out Orda super fast. Now again, you can use a knife, you can use the sledgehammer, but I wouldn't recommend because it's super slow. You can use the Wakizashi sword, it is pretty fast as well. Machete is pretty slow, but it doesn't matter. But with this, you'd have to use the Ether Shroud combo, or Frenzied Guard, or Ring of Fire. Now I prefer Ether Shroud because I can get out of sticky situations. Now if you angle yourself correctly, which I will show you in a while with Orda, it is possible to actually just be able to be in a certain part of Orda's kind of proximity where he doesn't even damage you, he just stands there. So that's why I prefer using Ether Shroud, because it lets me get there faster. But then again, he can walk off, and Frenzy Guard could give you all of your shield back, but I don't know how it would work with Orda. And then obviously Ring of Fire would just increase your damage, which isn't needed because the melee weapons are insane. And the second slash kind of group weapon of weapons that I really recommend for you to use is the shotguns, and specifically either the Gallo or the Howler. But in today's video we will be checking out the Gallo because in my opinion the fire rate on this bad boy is so much more better. When you have a pack-a-punch, you can just hold down the trigger and basically just take it out in seconds with a combination of Ring of Fire. So with the melee weapons I recommend Ether Shroud, but with shotguns 100% Ring of Fire. Again, in a while we'll hop into a game, I'll show you exactly what I mean with this. But with the Gallo, these are my attachments. I know that there will be people asking me. So for the barrel I have a 24.6 inch Ranger. For body I have the Ember sighting point. For magazine the Stanag 12 round tube. Handle airborne elastic wrap, and stock the Marathon stock. I don't know if these are great. I always get kind of judged whenever I show my attachments, so I don't really do them a lot. But as you can see, my firepower is increased, speed, accuracy, ammo, and plus 5 rounds on the mag. I've been using this for as long as I can remember, and it's pretty good. If you have any other recommendations, I guess, for these attachments, then be sure to comment down below. And if you're wondering about my Gallo, or sorry, the Howler, a barrel, the 25.2 inch Task Force, body Ember sighting point, magazine Stanag 8 R&D tube or just round tube, handle airborne elastic wrap, and then the Marathon pad, which is very kind of similar to the previous one. I don't know if a different barrel is better to use now. They kind of nerf things with this weapon, but I don't really recommend using the Street Sweeper just because of its really slow reload and things like that. So mainly just those 2 shotguns, but those are the best ones. I know that a lot of you guys will have different recommendations, like, oh, use this LMG, use this AR, use that, but these honestly from my tests were the most effective and best to use. But without further ado, let's quickly hop into a game, show you off against the Orda actual boss fight and just Orda in the world event around the map. Okay, so I do have the shovel blue rarity and Pack-a-Punch level 1, which isn't insane high rarity, but that's when we're gonna test out on the actual boss fight in the Outbreak Part 2 Easter egg. But first I want to test it out like this, just blue rarity, Pack-a-Punch level 1, as early as round as possible. There's a Panzer there as well, but we're gonna basically run over to Orda here. Let's activate Ether Shroud so we get past this dude, and look at that health go. Look at it. Orda, can you please stop? Okay, so Orda can sometimes be a bit messy, but as you can see, the health is going down super fast. Like, no zombies attacking me. If you're super close up to him, Orda will just be like, who the hell is punching my leg? And then he just dies. Oh, we even got a challenge completed. So yeah, that's how a shovel works. Oh, and we can even upgrade its rarity. Would you look at that? But yeah, so this is one of the weapons, and this is the reason why it's probably one of the best to use. But it's a shovel. Why would you hop into an Outbreak game using a shovel? I don't know. But let's hop right over to the actual boss fight. Let me show you against the boss. See if it is any different, better, worse. I think it'll be the exact same, and we'll have a higher rarity and Pack-a-Punch. Okay, and so we're in the boss fight with the fully upgraded and fully Pack-a-Punched shovel, and as you can see, Big Chad Orda spawning in. Let's actually try to hit him. Oh, okay, I guess you can't deal damage when he does that. I just wanted to see what happens. What I think I'll do first before we get onto the Orda is try to like clear out all the special zombies and stuff. As you can see, I am using the Gallo, but it's really low rarity, so I don't know if this will be good in any way. But yeah, we're gonna first clear out all the zombies, which is something I definitely would recommend for you to do if you are planning to do any kind of weapon. Okay, so I cleared out most of the zombies. Big Chad Orda is spawning in some more. And yep, it's the exact same Orda. Let's activate Ether Shroud. It's the exact same Orda that we've had previously in the normal... Well, where is he? It's just the exact same Orda. I just have to be careful not to down. Look, half of Orda's health is gone. Just come up. Where is he? Come on! Orda's a bit slippery since the last time I used melee weapons on him. Okay. Oh, we have another Ether Shroud. Oh, okay. This shouldn't be too bad. Could you stop walking around? This one is definitely moves around more. I can't hit it. Raptor 1, it's okay. I'm coming. Okay, we don't want it down. Okay, going back. He should be kind of... Nope, of course not. He just slams. There we go. And we did it. So, it's the exact same. I don't know if you can hear my controller spamming, but it's the exact same. Okay, now we're in a game with the Gallo, which we'll be testing out. But remember, I feel like all the shotguns, but mainly the Gallo and the Howler, are probably the best to test out on Orda. Now, we won't be going into the boss fight again because that takes way too long to get there with like fully upgraded stuff. But we have purple rarity and Pack-a-Punch level 2, which is more than enough, which I wanted to show off the... we're in Zoo, which I've actually never fought Orda on before. This is interesting. Pop a ring of fire and look at that health go. Look at it. Just be careful not to die. Okay, I might actually die here because of stupid dogs and stuff. But we got our health back, and there goes Orda. It's so easy. Like, that's why I prefer the Gallo, because you can just hold down with a Pack-a-Punch version of it, and not a worry in the world, you know? So, I definitely recommend the Gallo, but the Howler is also really good for high rounding, so if you ever decide to high round and stuff like that. So... yeah, that's basically it. I'll just do the outro here, I guess. Thank you all guys so much. If we did hit 20,000 to 22,000, oh my god. Like, thank you all so much. I'm gonna try to pump out content in between here and Mauer, as I always say. Obviously, there's super hype around Mauer. There's still a few more videos that I have planned to do with Outbreak, some theories about Mauer, and stuff like that. So if you have subscribed, if you have joined the community, if you have joined our Discord, if you have liked the streams, I guess, and the videos, thank you all so much. I don't know. I'm just going with it with this outro. But yeah, thank you all so much. Like, you are blowing my mind. Basically, my dream is slowly but carefully coming more and more true. Actually, in a way, it already has, because I can basically treat YouTube as my job, and I can't thank you all so much, because this has always been my dream, and I'm guessing a lot of you guys. So yeah, once again, be sure to subscribe. If this video did help you in some kind of way, be sure to drop a like on the video. Also join our Discord server, I guess, as I've mentioned. And yeah, thank you. Just freaking thank you. Peace out.